makes a pressure point? Well, a pressure point is where the nerves cross. A pressure point is where the nerves make the letter Y. And the end of a nerve, when it comes to a tip, is also the pressure point. If you look at the body as a whole and use the nerves in the body as the road map, then you can use the pressure point locations as the addresses where you need to go to.
The location of the pressure points. The locations can be found between bone, muscle, they're all over your body. So anywhere you've got a nerve, you've got a pressure point. The location and the activation of the pressure points is a key element. And I've got Paul here to help me.
Hi.
He's from Wales, so excuse his accent, okay, but he does understand me, which is nice. So where the actual nerves are, they're in between the muscles, the joints, the ligaments. His nerve runs from the neck, from the spine, all the way down through the brachial plexus, all the way down here. Now don't get fixated by the words and everything else. You've got to know it's like just a line, like a wiring. Now it's between the bone, all the way down the arm. In between here, the creases, here to there. Okay? So this is where they are situated. So we would strike them to activate them. We would pull them to activate them. I could stretch by just hitting, but not just hitting down, because it would be like a guitar that you would just hit the wires. What I need to do is stretch, so I get a little bit of a kick on it. So as I hit that, I stretch it as well, and that's where you get the activation from. Depending what nerve I'm striking will depend which way I activate it. If I'm doing this and I want his body to come forward, then I would hit him and he would jump forward this way to set up subsequent shots. If I wanted to hit the mental nerve, then I would hit it in towards the head and towards the spine. So that would be different. I wouldn't hit it this way because I'm going with the nerve. The nerve actually comes out here, and I need to go back up the nerve route towards the middle of the head, towards the back of the spine. So then I would just hit him this way, and you can see already his head is going. There's nothing he can do about that. It's a nerve reaction. So you get to see that the location are all in between everything, like trunking and electric. So again, he's got hairy legs, by the way. Okay. No, not too hairy, you know. Not as hairy as my mum's, but that's another story. Okay. So what we've got is the nerves coming in between the muscle and the bone. Okay. So to activate that, it will be in between the bone there, and you can see you're getting a reaction there. So this line comes all the way up. So when you're kicking it, you can kick anywhere on that line and get a reaction. So it doesn't have to be exactly one point. But what you do need to understand is the nerve will come to the surface a bit more when it's a thinner bone and less meat on it. So you'll get a better reaction lower down. And that's what you need to understand. If I hit him on here, you would still get a reaction, but because he's got more muscle covering and more, not fat, yeah, we'll stick with muscle covering, okay, then it wouldn't be so effective. It still will be effective, but not as much, because now we have a bigger shape. Here, a lot less. And you can imagine if I used a foot for that and kicked him, the reaction would be far greater. So basically it's coming all the way down this line right to here, this way. Okay, all the way down, there. The same line. So don't get fixated on this point, that point, this point. As long as you hit the nerve and you know the correct angle and direction, that will be correct.